Hey guys, my name is Iceta and thank you for coming back once again. And today we're going to be talking about how to start a blog and make money from day one. If you're a blogger or thinking about starting a blog, start everything the right way the first time around. Start with a great foundation, and when you start with a great foundation, you'll be able to build on that and won't have to go back and make corrections when you start to get bigger. I'm going to give you 5 easy steps in how to start a blog today and start making money from day one. One of the most common questions I get asked is why I started a blog. Why am I blogging? How do you get money from blogging? Does it even make any sense at all? That's the most common question I get on social media. From the minute I started to say that I'm a blogger, that was the question. Let me give you a little backstory. Very quick. My best friend and I were blogging for over 10 years now. And when we started blogging, it was just another idea, something to do to pass the time. And then we realized that persons in the international spectrum were making crazy money from blogging, and we weren't making any money at all. So we decided to do some research, and we found some tips and tricks that really helped us get this done. First thing you want to do is you want to set your mindset. You want to understand that blogging is a full-time job. It is a business. This is the business of blogging. You can't just get up today and say you want to write one post today and then you don't do anything for another 3 months and think that's going to help you grow. You have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you won't see the efforts of your work paying off at all. The next thing you want to do is jump into your hosting platform. Your hosting platform is essentially where you're going to hold all your content, how it's going to get on the internet, and how it's going to stay there. So let's just jump in. We can see exactly how to start setting up to get your blog started. All right, so if you go to my website, www.mommyonwine.com, and you scroll down a little bit, you will get a little tag that comes up that says Start a Blog. You want to click on that. From there, you can get all the information that I'm going to be talking about in this video on this web page. Go ahead and bookmark that page. If you haven't already, I'll put it in the description box below so you'll be able to see exactly how to start a blog. Start a blog with SiteGround and WordPress. Now, I'm recommending SiteGround and WordPress because that's what's worked for me. And I think that's the platform that is easiest to understand. You don't have to worry about how your blog is going to look at this point, but your theme options are going to be open up for you to just download anything, and they're so easy to customize. When you click on Start with SiteGround and WordPress, you will jump into a blog post that will give you a complete setup. Your first stop is to select a plan, but you can always start with a startup. It gives you one website, 10 gigs of web storage, and it's suitable for 10,000 visitors a month. When you're starting, unless you're doing something incredibly content driven and everybody's into it, you won't be able to start at 10,000 visitors on your website at first. So you can actually start on that area. When you click on your startup, it will give you different options, payment plans. Go through that. You're going to put in your information, your credit card information, and from there, when you're opening the account for SiteGround, I'm going to ask you whether or not you want to go ahead and get a domain name from them or you have a domain name somewhere else. You have 2 options in this case. You can take a domain name from them, which is going to cost you a little bit more, or you can go to GoDaddy.com, and they normally have a lot of specials going on where you can get a domain name for 99 cents. So after you click your domain name, you set up your SiteGround, you can go right in. SiteGround can help you install your WordPress. How I did that, which is most efficient, I just went to the chat area in SiteGround. So when you get into SiteGround, this is essentially what it looks like now. These are the different tabs that you'll be using, your website, the different websites you'll be having, services that they offer. You can host other websites and so forth, billing information, which I'm gonna have to blur out here, affiliate links. In SiteGround as well, if you are deciding to be a blog about blogger, we have a marketplace here for bloggers who are blogging already, who wants to help other people blog. So they have affiliate links there that they can get some money in the back end for helping other bloggers to blog. When you're ready to set up your blog with SiteGround, you don't have to worry too much about doing it yourself. SiteGround actually has an entire team that's ready and waiting to help you walk through every step of the process. All you need to do is go to mysiteground.com/support/contact, and you can then select the area that you need help in. From the help desk area, you can select technical assistance, advanced technical help, billing support, or affiliate support. So technical assistance is where you want to get to, and it'll break it further down into report your site is down, WordPress assistants. Get onto somebody live and have them walk through it with you. They'll walk through that entire process with you. You get your first year almost free. It's gonna be like $18, $19 for your first year when you host on SiteGround, but understand, and I got caught up in this, after your next year it's gonna be about $200 and something to host your blog. So in that year, ensure that $18 that you spent to host your website, you actually reap every single thing you can out of it. You want to ensure you create a schedule, you do your post, create content that is evergreen. You want to create content for that next year on a consistent basis and market it and push it out on Pinterest as much as you can, so that when you're ready to now pay for your SiteGround come next year, you will have that $250 US that you can pay for without any issues whatsoever. You have to understand too that this is an investment in yourself, so you might have to put down some money into your blog before you start making some money. But know that you don't just get up and quit your job and decide you're going to start blogging. You don't want to do that. You want to ensure that you have the information down and your content is awesome. The next thing you want to do after SiteGround has helped you, or if you figured it out yourself at this time, but I suggest you go to SiteGround and let SiteGround customer service actually help with this. You know, they should have paid for this video, because this is really a lot of things that I'm giving them that they're not paid for. But you know what, I digress. Let's continue. So from there, you're going to pick some kind of theme. When you get into the back end of your website, this is what it's going to look like. You're going to then go to appearance, themes, and from your themes you can then select one of the WordPress themes. If this is not working for you, you want something a little bit more on the high end, you have the money to invest in it, which I don't think you should do at this point, but if you do, I use Elegant Themes from Divi, and this is just so awesome. They have drag and drop for everything. It's just so user friendly. It is easy to use, it's easy to understand. There is just no other platform out there that I would recommend to you other than to go to Elegant Themes and use their Divi feature. Their pricing is a little bit on the big side though. So you get 30 days free, but this is a whole $89 per year. Or you can make that big investment of $250 for a lifetime. For bloggers who already are blogging, this is a great investment, because a lot of times when you're doing a blog and you're successful in what you're doing as a blog, your next step is to start a blog about blogging, helping other people to understand how to blog and make money blogging, right? That seems like the next chain into ensuring that your knowledge is passed on and you're doing your due diligence to the world. Let me add in here before we go any further that blogging is not just, again, and I've said this already, it's not just a one-time thing. It's not a thing where you're going to put a post on today and then 3 months later you're going to put another post on it. No, you have to be consistent. Create a content calendar, get a notebook, or you can use an app, a digital app or to-do list. Jot down blog ideas. Make sure that you're blogging about something that you're passionate about. You don't want to start a blog on something that you kind of lackluster or feel like you shouldn't be blogging about, or it's going to translate on camera. It will come over on camera that you're not camera, what am I talking about? It's gonna translate in your blog post, the way you deliver it, the heart and soul you put into your website. It will start to show there, because if you're not interested, persons will start to understand that this is what's going on here. So if I were you, I would ensure that I always pick topics that I'm very passionate about. So that's the first thing that you really need to do. Now you got set up with all this information, you need to start changing your mindset. Honestly, it literally took me 10 minutes to do all of this steps. Set it up, get the website up and ready for my first post. And so let's put it this way, you're not sure how things are, you're filling out the platform, it's gonna take about an hour or two to pull this up, but look at it this way, it's an hour or two that's gonna change the rest of your life. So let me know in the comment section if this is something that you think you can get started, if something you're interested in, and if you are, you can go ahead and watch the video that I have posted here, and I will see you on the next video.